Dawn, I can't believe we're tuning in. So here we are in Nashville. I'm with Winnie. And then, I forgot your last name.
Haugen.
It is? Haugen? I love it. So it's Winnie Haugen. It's kind of cool because Haugen. It sounds very, well, it must be like Scandinavian because I've never seen anybody with that blonde of hair. Yeah. Well, your mother must come into the, if she ever comes and finds you in a crowd, she must be able to find you easy. My mother bought a car this color. Yeah, and she's got money at her age, right? And we're like, Mom, what are you thinking? This is the color of her car. It's so she can find it, I think. You know, because it's like, we're like, Mom, that is crazy looking. I mean, you've got a nice car. So we're going to paint cupcakes today. Okay, cupcakes are great. Do you have a lot of art room hanging at your house, like everywhere?
Not really.
Not really? How about your room? Do you hang a lot of stuff in your room?
Yes.
What about those leaves that everybody has hanging down? Leaves hanging down?
I don't know this.
Sonny has
What
those.
about, he does?
Oh, yeah.
He does?
The vine.
What about like a disco ball? A lot of people your age like disco.
I
He's
don't
like,
even
no.
have them.
No.
I don't even.
What about pets?
I have 2 dogs, 3 birds.
Speak
and
up.
1 fish. I have 2 dogs, 3 birds, and 1 fish.
I can't believe it. 2 dogs. No, wait.
Like 2 dogs,
Dogs.
3 birds, and
3
1
birds?
fish.
Do the birds all live in the same cage?
Yes, they're parakeets. They're
I
parakeets.
can't even believe it. I
How are they?
can't believe it. What color are they? Red, blue, or green?
Okay,
That's all
so
they come in.
2 blue and white.
I can't believe it. They're all mad. You think they're going somewhere? You got like 5 dogs in the thing here. Is one of those yours? Oh, no.
No.
There's like 2 little ones. I love those. They're so cute, aren't they? One's like a little Pomeranian over the corner here in Nashville. Who would have thought? We've got gardens, everything. So let's start our cupcakes because we've got 30 minutes. Now you think we don't have any time left, but this is a piece of cake. Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. Since we are not hooked up, normally if you were in the studio, we have these microphones and they go up the shirt and into here. And then if you do this a lot, then it wrecks it. So I don't do that a lot. But if you do, play with your hair and stuff, the directors don't like that. So we don't have to worry. So I'm going to show them how to draw a cupcake. Okay. And then she's going to draw hers while I'm showing you. Okay. So what we're going to do is you are drawing a cylinder. Okay. So a cupcake is a cylinder. It's just it's a circle. Turn sideways. Oh my God. Okay, this is kindergarten stuff. Pre-K, I teach this. Okay, now you're going to have, the thing is in the middle here. So these are going to go in and in. Okay, don't worry if it looks bad. Who cares? Nobody cares. You fix it. Look, fix it up later. And then you're going to do a smiley face here. Okay? That's what we're going with here. Then they have these things here. They look like the letter M. Okay? I'm going to do that. She's going to whip it up. Okay? We go like this. Watch this. And Winnie, do you love art or not at all?
I love art.
She loves it. Can you believe it? And then you just do a big Hershey kiss on the top. And that's all you need. Everybody's like, that is terrible. Dawn, I can't believe you even sell those. I'm like, they're all over the place. I'm telling you. I probably have 3 in Nashville. I don't even know it. So this is what we're going to start with. And then you put a shadow, So Winnie and I are going to whip these up. We'll be right back. Okay, Winnie, we're ready. Now you can do whatever. Now I heard it's your birthday. 3 days ago or 2?
It was August 20th.
So you're a Leo. My dad's 18. Very calm, right? Patient. Neat. Organized? Yes. Loyal. You don't lie. Yeah. You can keep a secret. Yes. Okay. So you're going to draw yours here, or we could do this. Quick, we can switch that. Okay. So we can do this. Now, basically, you're going to do this. And let me just see, because we can switch too, and then you can do mine. So you're going to find some. Now, I just showed her. It's like a big Hershey Kiss on the top. Hold that. Okay, and put that under there. And she's just going to start. What kind of cake did you have for your birthday? Like a Carvel? I'm going to do it again.
What was that again?
She already said I can
had
look that thing up.
Chocolate,
2 cakes?
chocolate,
You're kidding.
Chocolate.
Again.
It's chocolate.
Everybody's like, what? I can't believe it. It's like an EKG at the hospital. Not a big deal. Okay? Smiley face. These are going to be straight. Those are going to go in. I mean, we are going to start to paint because, I tell you, Winnie, this is when the art teacher always says, sketch it out, Dawn. I'm just like, just give me the paint. But I mean, she's right. Sketch it out. Okay? You're thinking, give me the paint lady. And you're in this, you're in the thing the lady's saying now. It's just like in the airplane. I just flew here. The lady was like, in the airbags here. If we ever crash, we got this, we got that. Everybody's like this. Nobody knows how to get the airbag. Nobody knows what's under the seat. Nobody knows that you can save your life by having a tube here. Everybody's like looking through movies. I was looking through the Julia Child movie. I was looking for a cupcake recipe. And the lady was like, exit doors over here. And everybody was like, I can't believe it. Okay, so we're going to start. Now, you said you love like a red velvet cake.
Yes.
So everybody says, it's reddish brownish. So like if you were an artist, what two colors would you mix to make reddish brownish,
Red brown.
Yeah, that's what people say. Now, how do you mix that? And I'm like, we're going to have a problem here. Okay, back to basic art. Okay, so you're going to do that. Now, I'm going to do mine too, except that we're going to mix colors. And Winnie and I are using China. I mean, this could be real China. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Hand painted in Japan. Hand painted in Japan. We're painting on China. So, we do love the goodwill though, here and there. Okay. Now I'm going to start my cupcake. Now, ready? You're going to start yours, and she's going to go along. She's got a brand new brush. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. I'm just going to paint this in here. Okay. Don't worry. Now, everybody thinks like, have you ever used watercolors?
Yes, I used it in school.
Yeah, look at she already knows how to do it. People are, I can't do it. The more water, the more it's going to spread. And this is what people that are younger do, because I've taught them before. Little kids especially. They want this whole thing to be the same color brown. Oh my gosh, it's got to be the same. And I'm like, no. It has to be different because the light's hitting it, just like yours is doing. So I'm going to go quick because we want to know more about Winnie. Now you have, how many sisters?
I have 0 sisters.
None?
I have pet sisters. I have pet sisters.
You do? What are the dogs?
They're all girls.
You're
All
kidding!
girls.
Don't you love being the only girl?
Well,
What about, and no younger brothers?
no.
Thank gosh, you got older brothers. Are they so fun?
Yes.
Are any of them artsy? Yeah? Like musically?
No.
What about music?
Well, all my brothers are into
They are?
yes.
You're kidding. And then you can even take, like if you like my paint, you can just take mine. And if there's white showing through at the canvas, look, the dogs are so cute over there. Is your dog at home big like that big one over there or little?
They're like a little smaller, but one
It's
of
so
them
cute.
is that size.
Let me show you how mine's going because we got time. And if we go overboard, Brian, hi Brian. Brian will turn these into 2 episodes. And I don't have my eye cream, but it is in my bag. So if someone gets it, I'll show you. Okay, we're going back. Here we go. This is so nice by the garden. Do you know how to start a garden at your house?
My mom already has growing tomatoes.
Showing hers. Oh, my mosquito.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit, but we're not bad. If I see one, I'm going to get it. You know what I think it is, Winnie? You know how some people are like this? They've got all the time. I kind of think it's blood type. I really do. Because some people just don't get bit. And see, if Winnie sees something like, see, I love the color that she's using, so I'm stealing. I'm taking her color. She's got a more red velvet thing going on, so I'm taking that. You're going to get her?
Yep.
We've got like backup people. You could squirt me too, like a rainbow. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going in. Look at the dogs. I mean, they're so cute. What are they? Like little Shih Tzus? Are they?
Multi-poo.
Really?
Yeah, mini Aussie doodle.
A mini Aussie Doodle and a mini something
Multi-poo.
poodle. They're smart. I know that. They're smart, definitely. Easy, right, dogs? Those two? She says no. Okay, I'm starting background, Winnie. Keep going with that. And remember, it's okay to take a dark brown and just define your lines when you're done, yeah. Only when you're done. All right, I'm doing my background. Okay. So now I met this friend of all the girls here, Nick. God, he's so nice. You ever met him?
Yes.
Isn't he so nice? How tall do you think he is? I'm doing a, I'm doing like a lavender background, which will go nice with my, you know. I always like to like some lavender. you know.
It's kind of like a lion.
What color's your room again? A whitish?
Yeah, it's white. Almost all
Yours
of my
looks gorgeous.
all of my furniture is white.
Everything's white?
Well, except my.
And so what do you do when the like two brothers are out of the house, right? So that means two empty rooms, or did people share? Me and my sister shared growing up. You probably don't have to.
We
because
all
you're the
are
girl.
separate. We're all
Really? I think it's better like that, isn't it? I shared with my sister. I mean, whatever. Wendy's always like, I don't think we ever fought. That's what she said. Wendy. We had like a roll of tape that we put across the thing and said if you go across, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, I'm doing the background. Now notice I'm just doing I'm just doing this bluish. And see this, Winnie? I don't care if it's perfect. It's going to look more real when I'm done. The whole point, paint the sides. Very important to paint the sides. Because the point is when you're done with this thing, you can sell it. And you have to figure out how you're going to sign your name. You don't need your last name. Don't bother with that because nobody has your first name. So it's like Beyonce, Madonna. Who else has a really good first name? Cher. Yeah.
Zendaya.
I mean, who else?
Prince.
Rihanna. That's not that. Prince. Right? So like you don't need the last name.
Barney.
Plus I said it wrong anyway. Okay. And painting the sides. We've got plenty of time. We didn't even start. A lot of times Winnie had time. She's using the same lavender I am, so we're going to blue. Maybe it's not over here. A little more blue, I'd say, right? Like that. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So that's great. Now, do the dogs go outside and inside? Like, do they have a fence or do you have a walk?
Well, they're on our deck.
They are?
Yeah,
Kidding.
we're trying to do something.
Well, I want one of those cat doors that goes in my back door where the dog just goes in the door.
They would just ran off if we had.
Would
that.
they do it? They'd run off? They would?
They would just ran off if we had.
What about, and the birds? Are the birds loud?
Yes. Yes.
You know, Winnie, when you get to my part, watch, it's very important you paint the sides. And if you finish this later, oh my gosh, you should see hers.
Ask her what the birds' names are.
Oh, what's the birds' names?
Ricky, Bobby, Lucia, and Ladarius.
Ricky Bobby. I love Ricky Bobby. Does he have two heads or just see two names? It's very southern.
I don't know.
Ricky Bobby. I love it. What's the other one? Lucia?
Lucia and Ladarius.
Ladarius? Where's Ladarius from? I hear, is it like a Disney movie?
I don't know.
Cheer.
It's a show called Cheer.
It is?
Yeah.
I love the birds. We had one bird. Nettie, what happened to the bird? Our bird. What was our bird's name? Mellow. Well, you know what? We checked into the Holiday Inn and the bird checked out without us. It was not a good thing. That was the end of the bird. What was his name? Yeah, it was bad. Wasn't good. Actually, we have a gerbil, Jay Quantavius. Is that his name, Nettie? Jay Quantavius? He is loose. He's running around the yard. I was like, what is that? It's a squirrel. And they were like, Mom, it's what do you call him? Jay? Twan? They have a nickname for him. Huh? Tave. Yeah. Tave is loose. He's like going around the yard and I'm like, that doesn't look like a squirrel. You know, it's just no fur on the tail, really. And I'm like, it's Jake Quantavius. And they're like, yeah, it's Tave. You know, he'll come back. I mean, like, really? Yeah, it's Tave. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, here we go. So we got the top done, and Winnie's is almost done. I'm going up a little bit more. Remember that show, The Wonder Years? Winnie Cooper, right?
I heard.
Yeah.
It's the cutest show, but Frank got into some trouble. What was his name?
Fred Savage.
Fred?
Yes.
Fred is savage. Fred, my hands to myself. Is that like a country song? Okay, here we go. We're gonna add a bottom color here. What color are you gonna do for the bottom?
Like brown or something.
Brown? All right, I'm doing brown too. Winnie says she's doing the bottom brown, which is kind of nice because it looks more like a table kind of thing. So what I'm gonna do, and you can mix it all together, okay? You know? So we're gonna throw this together. I'm doing a lighter brown than the cupcake, okay? Wait till you see hers. We're just going to go a little slower. Now, we came straight from the, I think we were still in Tennessee. I don't even know. This place is great, though. But I thought there were going to be more cowboy hats. None of that. People are less, I would say, New York? I don't know. Have you ever been to New York City, Winnie?
No, never.
Yeah.
Never.
I would say I
I
like
am
it.
going to Japan.
Japan? Really? I just learned that Japan was an island. A series of 8
Yeah,
islands.
I saw it on a map.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw it on.
I mean, I'm 51 and someone was like, oh yeah, you know where Japan is. I was like, it's a big hunk of land like China, right? And he's like, no, it's 8 islands. I was like, I know, I didn't know that. I can't even believe it.
I knew that since this morning.
You really did? Is he going to be on a big island? Who's moving there? Your brother, right?
Yes, well,
Are you excited?
he's doing there for school.
He's going to school in Japan. We have a friend from that lives there,
had him on
Derek
the show.
Langley. We had him on the show.
He's the one that taught you that Japan was a series of islands.
Yes, he did. I did not know. It was not good. I should have done a little research before the show. You know, people change the channel on me, and I wonder why. I get it all wrong. All right, we're getting close to frosting the cupcake. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go like this. Lots of people have the cupcakes, you know, Lila. And then, yeah, Leah and I hung out today. We made a few phone calls. You know, she had to call the Iris Inn for make a reservation or somewhat. And then, what else did we have to call? I think it was like Subway. We had to order. Okay, we're gonna go on the thing over here a little, right? And then I can't believe you're going to Japan. That's got to be a long airplane ride. What do you think? Like 20 hours?
I like airplanes.
You really do?
Even if I only
6
been,
minutes?
even if I only have been on there for a few.
Okay, now's the fun part. Now you're gonna whip a color on the bottom fast. See mine? And I mean, really, people, you should see when you're teaching. If you ever want to be a teacher, Winnie, this is what you got to put up with. Ready? Oh, I really think elementary school is probably the easiest color. Probably the greatest grade to teach because, you know, it's so great. And, you know, they don't really give you that much problems. But this is... Oh, it looks like my sister's diaper! Oh, it looks like diarrhea! So that's what you want to do. Pre-K through about, you know, maybe like 3rd grade, go a little higher than that. And then this is what you do also. Now, Johnny, don't mix them all together, okay? Because, you know, then you won't have any blue, okay? You got to mix your brush, wash it every time. Like this. Oh yeah, you just keep doing that. Missy, I need more blue, I ran out. No, just keep going. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, look at that. Oh my gosh. Now this color frosting, if you've ever had it, just like red frosting, it's horrible. Yeah, everybody thinks, look at my gorgeous cake. I got it, you know, it's $15 per cupcake. Each child, it goes with the theme of the party, aqua. I mean, have you ever had red frosting?
No.
This color? Yeah, people are like, oh, the theme is black for Halloween. It's like black. Some frostings are awful. Okay, now I'm starting to frost. So what I'm going to do, we have about, you're doing perfect. We have like 6 minutes, and Nettie's going to edit. So we're going to put a ton of white. What kind of frosting do you want? Like, do you want it like this, or do you want it like mixed with that with some pink?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
I like a little blue.
Okay, she's doing a light blue frosting. Okay, I tend to use the whole tube. And then another thing you can do is you can go to the pastry aisle, and you can get a pastry bag, and you get those pastry bags, and you put the paint in the pastry bag. I have some in my car, but we're in Tennessee. Oak Bluffs, Oak Hill. I feel like I'm on Martha's Vineyard. I can't afford it, Winnie. Have you ever gone there?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Everybody's like, it's not Vineyard Vines. That's Vineyard Vines, right? It's like you yelling to Nick, she was yelling, remember to Nick, bye Nick! She was yelling, Aaliyah was yelling at Nick. We were pulling out of the driveway and she was trying to embarrass him, so she was screaming. I think he heard her enough times. All right, I'm making a yellow, like a lemon yellow frosting. That's perfect. Now we need black. Now Winnie did something very important. I'm going to show you hers in a second. We've got just perfect amount of time. Now, what you're going to do Winnie did something very smart, and I'm going to show you quick, and I'm going to do it for her because she already did it. This is her shadow. Everybody's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's a shadow. Yeah, that's what happens when things, you know. Okay. Yeah, so Winnie has this ready. She's ready to frost. Okay, now this here that she left here, this is her shadow. Okay, she has it exactly the way it's supposed to be. Okay, and it's supposed to line up perfectly with your cupcake, perfectly. If it doesn't, you fix it later. Okay, that's her shadow, and it lines up perfectly with her smiley face on the bottom of her cupcake, okay? And now we frost away. She'll sign it down here somewhere when we're done. And it's gonna be gorgeous. And from far away, everybody up close. It's sort of like me. I look gorgeous. It's like those, what were those? Manamana. And remember they would jump. And then they looked great back here. Remember those things?
Yes.
I forgot what I did. What did I do with your painting? Here it is. I still like, okay. So now we're going to do it with mine. Okay? Now you are going to frost away. Okay, hold on. I took a painting and wrecked it. You got it though. Okay, now you're going to frost away. Now, you can use, you can use your brush. You can use your, right now hers is better than mine, but I don't get mad.
I get even.
You can't get mad when people look better than you either. I mean, it's, you know, it's embarrassing. You think like, oh, I've been staring at this lady in line for too long now. Get over it. It's not happening. Okay, so here we go. I'm doing a lemon yellow. That's gorgeous. And remember, you're going to do globs. Globs of paint, which means lots of paint. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing. Yes. And you can even, let's see, we're going to get some new water. Just like that. She's globbing it on. Is he going into the bathroom? Okay. Wait, I know. Okay, now I'm going to use the, you have a knife over there, right?
Yes.
Now another thing you can do, I'm going to get the knife ready. Okay? Right out of the drawer. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to take a nice amount of paint like this, okay? Yeah, I was watching Julia Childs on the ride over here. Okay? I'm throwing that on right here. Okay? I'm making my lemon frosting. Okay? And you're just going to glob that on. Hopefully it looks good when we're done. We're not done yet, though. How many minutes do we have, Nettie? A ton? These are gorgeous. Now, do you have room in your room to put this thing up?
Yes, I have like a water room.
You know what you could do? You could give it. Who's living in Japan? Which brother? Which brother's going? Sonny
The
is?
middle one.
You could give Sonny this for Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll have it hanging on his wall. Now, is he good at like baking and stuff and cooking or no?
Yes. He makes so much Japan food.
He does? Look at hers. Ah, we're almost done with the crack of dawn. Thanks for tuning in. Channel 5. We love it. Now, we are on 3 days a week. And we have guests coming on. Who is coming on next? We have Elena Champa. We have, can you even believe it? But we're not close because she's got a glob with a knife. Now, watch this.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Now, look at these globs right here. That's what you want. A lot of people, oh, my line is wrong. I'm like, no. This is called texture. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Now we're just going to finish up. Thanks for tuning in. We have Winnie Haugen on our show today. Haugen. I love it. Haugen. How? Like who, how, when, why. It's like people in Ireland, do you know they say dem dat, do. Get that thing over there. There. I can't remember. Yeah. Get that there, them thing there. They're done. I don't know. Do you think people from Tennessee have an accent?
I don't know.
I don't think you do. What about cowboy hats? Like, does your mother like cook breakfast with a cowboy hat on?
We don't even have.
Oh, you don't have a cowboy hat?
No, we don't even have.
How about like banjos laying around, hanging off the wall? No, I'm gonna borrow some of hers. better than mine. And you know, you can steal. You know, I had a friend at the Cordon Bleu, Lila, and this guy was so mean to her. So overnight, she stole his cake. Yeah. He took his cake at the Cordon Bleu, Julia Childs. You like to bake and stuff like that, Winnie?
Sometimes with my mother.
Look at this thing. You won't even believe it. Now, when we're done, with your mother, you like to cook? Or just bake?
Well, once when I was when I was a little younger, I did a video and it was embarrassing after.
What did you make?
No, I made
Like Rice Krispie treats
I forgot
or
what I
something?
made. What did I make? And I messed it up and I made it.
You did a video of it? Okay, hold on. I'm showing our cupcakes, but we're not done yet. And you know what? They might even make 2 videos out of it. Now, we only have a marker, which is not good. But, you know, again, people always say, Dawn, you're not prepared.
I'm already done.
Yeah, she's done. Now, you've got to think of your signature. So, you know, if I were you, I don't know how I would sign mine. I mean, everybody's Dubs, right? Dubs? Dubs is in. Okay, so W's are cool. I know. So you could do... I, look at that. W-I-N-N. I don't know. You've got to figure out a way that you're going to sign all your paintings.
Trying to get out.
And you can never sell them different.
I don't know how to get that out.
Oh, what? Which one? Oh, this. She's going to take it out. She's going to sign it. Now, remember, never sign till it's done. And then, if your canvas, you know, Winnie knows, if this thing was $5, you know, can I buy that for 10? No, 15 will do, though. 15's good. You know what? Give me 20, you know, because then there's no change involved. Or, you know, $50. God, it took me forever to paint it. Let's go look at her frosting, okay? Now, we're going to look at the frosting.
That's really good.
Can you even believe it?
You did better than her.
I know, I'm mad. But you can go back in with a pencil, and then she's going to sign it. Now, she can sign wherever she wants. She can carve into this black. She can do whatever she wants. And then Nettie's telling us that we've got to wrap it up. So you're going to sign it. I'm so glad you came on. Thanks for coming out to the crack of dawn. I love it. It's so nice. It was so nice to have you here. Help her sign it, Nettie.
I don't know how to.
It's very hard to, like, hold the thing.
I don't know how to hold
steal
this
more of
thing.
her. I'm taking more of her frosting. She has more, but she doesn't care if I take it. So I'm just gonna make a bit more here, and then I think we're done. And you can do bloopers, Brian. Brian, thanks for having us. She did. She did it. So here we are, done on the crack of dawn. Thank you for tuning in. Winnie, put over here. I think and they can zoom in. Thanks for tuning in to the crack of dawn. I can't wait. Thanks for having me out to Nashville, and we'll see you again on the crack of dawn.
The water's warm at Jaws Pond, and we're stocked full of treasures. Big or small, we buy it all. We buy and sell fast rides, power tools, vintage guitars, and so much more. Walk the plank in style with our fine jewelry, diamonds, and watches. Plus, we have a huge selection of the latest video games, including the new PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Jaws Pond, conveniently located on Meriden Waterbury Turnpike in Southington and West Main Street in New Britain.